Okay, so now that the rest of my supplies are here, I'm going to make a couple more beaded pens for myself. These are just for me, just for fun. I've already drilled holes in these 3 doorables. I'm going to drill the hole in this one. I only have, I think, 9 pens to make. So I'm going to put doorables on 4 more, and the rest I'm just going to do with beads. But these beads I got from Amazon. These are this size. These are also that size. And these ones are from Temu. They're a little bit smaller. And these are some even smaller still pastels. And then the other ones from Temu. So, and all of the pen blanks came from Temu also. So that's what we're going to work with. I am wearing a glove. It's a gardening glove, but I wanted a leather glove for protecting my hand from the drill. So, and I still can't find a collet to fit my better drill, so I'm using just this one, which does not like this process. But so it does take a little bit. So there we go. Those are all drilled out. If I was going to do a ton of these, I would definitely find a way to make it work with my better drill. But I don't intend to do a ton of these, so I'm not that worried about it. But I'm going to go ahead and put these little beads in with the other little beads. I don't really know what I'm going to do with all of these massive, massive beads. Because I really, really don't have a need for all of these. So, I need to find my Gorilla Glue. I'm going to open up all of these pens so you don't have to listen to them crinkle. And then I will be back to figure out what we're going to do with them. Okay, so I think I have everything I need ready now. I'm definitely going to put the panda on this orangey one. So these come apart from both ends. Which is nice because you end up having a little bit of play in there, but I do want to glue them on from both ends. So, and if I knew where my E6000 with the jewelry nibs was, I do see it, so let me see if that's functional right now. Okay, so I think I got it started well enough. This will give me more precision. So I'm just going to put a little bit in the hole and then screw the end back in some of the way. I'm going to have to decide what color bead I want for the bottom. I think the shiny orange one would look cool with this one. And you don't have a lot of room to play with on these. So this is why I want the glue also, because by the time I put one more bead on top, a small bead, you're kind of out of space. A lot of people just set these on the topper so they have more room for beads. I like it inside the pen personally, so. And I don't have any orange small beads, so I think we're going to go with a red. So that's all the room I'm going to have at the top, which is why I want to glue it on. And E6000 gets stringy, so. But I'm going to put a little bit into the cap. And then twist it on. And once that glue sets up, I won't have to worry about it coming back off. So there's that one. I'm going to pick the colors I want to use with which ones of these. Start with this pretty one, I guess. If these are in tight, I'm not going to worry about gluing the base to the ones that don't have the doorables. The doorables ones I am definitely going to glue in. But this has like a green and yellow ombre, so it may just get 3 kind of similar in color beads. And again, that's not leaving me much room at the top. But I could just put the 2 beads on and use a spacer. These spacers are kind of a snug fit on these. I think I'm going to put the yellow bead on first, actually. Let's see if I can get this spacer on. I may have to, oh, it fit. Yay. So the spacers just kind of put some bling in between. And some of them are a little snugger than others, unfortunately. But see, that still leaves a pretty good sized gap. So what else could we do here? We could put one of the smaller beads in and try that. Actually, I'm thinking maybe one of this size would be best. Let's see how far the top sits on that. Yep, see the top fits perfectly with that combination. I don't love it, but it'll work. And it matches, so. And I'm not selling these. So, there we go. So this pink one I am going to glue both ends because I do want to use 3 of this size bead. So I'm probably going to glue it a little short at the top and the bottom. Oops, I opened it and drew on myself. Let's see if these ones fit on here or not. It may not. Nope. So these holes are a little too small and I don't feel like drilling that out. Okay, so that is all of them. I will say these nibs on the E6000 are basically like a one and done. You can send a needle through it and try and clean it out, but a lot of the time they're not savable. They come with like 4 in the package. I'm down to 2 left. But a bent paper clip or something, straightened out, I mean, you may be able to get through and clean out the rest of the glue, potentially. But if any glue dries in this nib, it's rendered basically useless at that point. So I may have gotten that one clean enough to reuse, maybe. But yeah, that's it. Like I said, I don't plan to do a million of these. There's a ton of like what they call focal beads available for these. Blanks are available readily. These are all plastic ones. They do sell really high-end metal ones for the pens themselves, but for my purpose, metal's really not necessary. My mom, however, does lampwork beads. She made this one specially for me with the dragonfly on it. These you will want, probably, like if you're doing something fancy, you're going to want a higher quality metal pen. I mean, the weight difference is significant, and the barrel, the beatable space is different. So shop around if this is something you're interested in doing. Just, It's fun. It's a good kids craft project, really. Like if you had a little girl's birthday party, you could have these supplies ready. Not like little girl, but you know, 8, 9, 10, old enough to be interested in having a diary or something, or a journal. These would be a fun like make and take for a party. You can buy big batches of pens on Amazon, and there's a whole bunch of bead suppliers, so but there's 50, I believe, in this. No, 111 in here, 20 millimeter ones, that if you're using 3 on a pen, obviously you can get a ton out of just this color assortment. So just some ideas thrown out there. Like I said, these are probably for me, so I don't know what I'm going to do with all 10 of them. It's going to take me a long time to use that many pens, but they'll hang out in my craft room and they'll get used. So that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.